Okay, welcome back, you bifocal bumfucks. Today I will be resuming the warm up shit, right? Broken draw, 25 exercises, whatever. It's all linked in the description. I mean, his channel's linked in the description, and he doesn't have that many videos out, so you can just scroll, maybe not even a millimeter, and you'll find 25 exercises to improve your drawing from imagination. Bullshit, right? So, what I'll be doing today is add, subtract, and rotate. So, what that means is I'm doing my own spin on it. In his example, it's really a bit more simple, and as I always love to overestimate myself, I will try making a bit more complicated and really visualize it, and then obviously rotate. So let's get started on that, right? Maybe I can do something like I'll have a shape here, and it'll be added and subtracted or whatever, and then I'll rotate it here, right? So how would that look? Let's think. Okay, so what do I want first? Maybe I can have a box that's cut off a little bit. I'm trying to think. So, I mean, if my pen would fucking work. Come on, you piece of shit. Okay. And then I could do maybe that, right? There's a cylinder being cut out. And then if we have now I'm trying to add a sphere somewhere here. I probably should establish this thing's size. Maybe I can have a cone here as well. So trying to think. And I'm also trying to visualize, which is the more difficult part. So I'm going to be going very slowly. This will most likely be I mean, who am I trying to entertain? So go fuck yourself. But yeah, let me think. This is going to take some time for sure. Well, let's establish what I already know I want to establish, right? Which is this. Now I want a sphere here. What would that look like? If we have a large-ish sphere, but it's being cut off right around here. Well, I guess if this is one point, and I guess we can say this is the other point, right? And I guess we already know that this is the outside of the sphere. Now we just have to think about the form intersection itself, right? So what would that look like? It would be something like this, perhaps. That, and then maybe this. Would it be like this? Something like that. Maybe. This isn't going to be anything super accurate, right? Okay, so we have that sphere connected that. I think this is pretty accurate because it's connecting through this way. right? And then now I want, well, I've already subtracted something. What else can we subtract? Let's think about this. I do want a cone coming out here. What else can be subtracted? Should I subtract the cone or should I add the cone is the question. I feel as if adding the cone would be more difficult, therefore that is something I should do. So again, let's see. I want a cone coming off from a different angle. It should be something like this. Right? Cool. And then we are going to rotate it. So let's just put like a little arrow here. And let me take a little break, drink some water. That was really fun. That actually ended up looking relatively like what I was visualizing it as. So that is progress. Yeah, you can tell there's a marked improvement in marked improvement in skill when you actually take your time, right? And honestly, I keep changing up my fucking camera layout because I can't figure out why it looks different every time I do it. So I've given up. I'm just gonna have to keep readjusting it, I guess, and hopefully it works out fine. So how do we want to rotate this? Well, I think this cylinder, this cone was a bit off actually. But let's just say it's kind of, it stops right here, right? Yeah. Stops right here, so it's in the back over there somewhere. So it's still stuck in the box, which is what I was trying to get across. And maybe the backside of this, let's just say over here, there's a box cutout. So why don't we do that backside? And why don't we do it like this right here is going to be here. Okay, this is going to be very fucky. But what I'm trying to do is it's okay, how are we rotating this? Yeah, this side is on this side, so ooh, now that is difficult. Rotating this, holy shit. Let's fucking go! Okay, and that's which angle is it coming across from? Okay, I have to really rotate this in my mind. Is it like this? Because this side is now this side. That's what I'm doing. This is this here. This point is this point here. But we're seeing the other side. We're seeing it from here. Like this plane is what we're seeing it from. Oh, this is amazing. It's really working my brain. So let me think. Now this is the type of struggle I like. Okay, so I've rotated it. How is this being rotated? Alongside. Okay, so it's kind of that. Would it be like okay, so let's say it's coming in from here now, right? Okay, so I'm just trying to think. Really, I'm gonna be quiet. This is gonna be a quote unquote unentertaining episode or video or whatever the fuck, but this is important for me. Like, I'm the one who's thinking about this, not you. You're just someone who's watching, waiting for me to get to it. But I'm learning, right? Watch me become great, not watch me be great, you piece of shit. Fucking illiterate cunt. Oh, my nose is touching the stand. That's what happens when you have a giant nose like mine. A Roman nose, as they say. Okay, still thinking. Ooh, this is great. This is amazingly difficult. I might honestly spend like another fucking 20 minutes on this, who knows. Okay, so it's being rotated, right? This side is this side now. So is it still coming across like... Yeah, okay, it's like this. So I think this is the cone. If it's... So is it something like this? That's possibly inaccurate. Ah, no. Hold up. This should have been more like that. Because I think this comes across like so, right? And then what? I guess to make it look a bit... Okay. It's like that, right? And then that's that side. Right here. And then the back. This is what I was trying to do. Okay, this back side. Over here. We'll add a subtraction. That's what I was trying to do. Like so. And then this side over here is where... Wait, let me think about this. It's over here. Then this over here is where the subtraction is also existing. Okay, so this side is this. Right, so yes, over here, okay, is where, there you go, this is happening. Fucking nose keeps hitting the stand. That's so hard! God damn, that is a fucking brain teaser, holy shit. It probably looks extremely easy to those watching, right? They're like, what do you mean? Just rotate it. I can do it in my mind. But that's the thing, doing it in your mind versus actually doing it on paper while seeing it in your mind and applying it at the same time, two completely different skill sets. And combining it is extremely difficult. So yeah, and then this is kind of coming out. We don't really see this. Because it's this side, right? It's on the bottom here. It's on the bottom. Oh no, it's actually just over this. I should have made this a bit bigger, obviously. Okay, let's try that again. This time let's do it from this angle, right? Let me take a break as well. God, I love how fucking hard this shit is. It honestly makes it all worth it when you're rock hard. Okay, so we have still this. You're just seeing it from a different angle now. Well, we might as well establish what can be established, right? That can be established. And this can be established. So it's roughly in the middle. Again, same thing. You know? It's just a sphere going around. Maybe this one isn't as perfect as this one was, right? I think this makes sense. I think, right? The keyword being, I think it makes sense. There you go. We just bring that. It's on the other side this time around, like this, so. And we don't see. Shit, do we see this? Ah, we do. Actually, that's on me. This would have been here. That's on me. So if we just ignore that line, right? Yeah, that's on me. That was a mistake I should have accounted for. There you go. Well, this is very difficult, and you'll notice the proportions aren't like 100% the same either. This one's much more extended than this, right? It's just, I'm just trying to get the general rotation across, but I'll keep obviously trying to work on proportions as I go. And then over here, this is where the cone's coming from, the bottom right. It's kind of like that. And then it stops right around there. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know if this one makes sense either, 100%. But again, I'm trying, and that's all that matters. So there you go. Here's my nice little attempt at rotations. Let me just put my pen right here so it looks like I'm just finishing it up. Or maybe I'll do it halfway through, who knows. Okay, so let's move on to another one then. Another interesting form intersection combination, right? Why don't we do a, I guess I could start over here this time around. And then I'll just work through, but what else? And Broken Draw, I did say I could take inspiration from real life. So what could I do? I don't know how to take inspiration from real life. Okay, let's just do something like, okay, how about a cylinder being added on to, okay. I don't know. This is where I struggle, is ideating, funny enough. Right? It's actually pretty difficult for me. So why don't I just start with a line, then okay, now I got something. Okay, see, now we're going somewhere. Okay, and then maybe I could add a sphere like so, but it's obviously only this part we see. So it could be something like, right, if we have a perfect sphere right over here, it could be, that looks a bit wonky. And then what else? So I added, I subtracted. What else could I, getting a random email. Whatever. What could this, I know that looks a bit wonky, but what else? And maybe I could actually add another sphere right around here. Right? And let's add, or let's, actually, no, let's leave it at this. That's already a lot of things happening at once. So if I were to do a, I guess, top-down view, starting like that, then already okay, wait, what the fuck did I do? Okay. Oof, this is so good, man. Honestly, rotating shit is the #1 way to improve your spatial reasoning. Because goddamn, it works it. It 100% works it. There you go. And again, see, like the proportions, I kind of fucked it up a little. Right? But it's okay. Still practicing. So, and then we get well, I guess I can make this go all the way down, right? It's like that. Yeah, what did I fuck up here? Okay, that's also a fuck up. It's diverging. And then this is kind of oh, I shouldn't have put that line there. It's been like this, no? And it probably would have been something like this was too big. Actually, no, this is incorrect. Yeah, that's incorrect. Let me try that again. Slightly different, but let me try that again. Because if I... that, right? This is what this shape is. So that's where I messed up a little. And then, and even then, that's supposed to be much longer. Yeah, this tendency, I guess, that I'm sort of making, how's that happening? Is it because I'm making this too large? And I'm not, oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. This, I'm drawing much larger, but I'm not accommodating by making the rest of the shape larger. Okay. Okay, see, yeah. There you go. And then, now when I do this back here, yeah, it's gonna look a lot thinner, of course, because that's the mistake I made. And then we just need this to be a perfect ellipse. Again, I'm still learning, of course, so some things will be a bit off, but I think I am on the right path. I would like to believe that I am. Yeah, see, that's not too bad. And that's diverging. That's on me. I shouldn't have finished this until I finished this part. But okay, let me take another break, right? And then I'll do one more of this rotation, and then I'll move on to a different type of shape. This is good because this is the first. Like this is just my first couple attempts, right? So it's expected. Yeah, slowing down and being patient is the most, apart from visualizing it, of course, the most important thing I'd like to think. Okay, now let's do. What other angle could we do? Let's do it from the bottom. Okay, that's the bottom. So I'm really thinking on how to rotate this now. I want this side to be this side. So how would that look? Let's think. That's this side, then okay, so it would be here. This subtraction would be here. Yes, it would be. Okay, so I need to think what that would look like when rotating it. Fuck, man, I love how much this is working my brain. This is so good. Okay, so let's think. Let's take our time and let's think. What does that look like? So I'm rotating it. This, I'm trying to focus on this primarily. Really trying to rotate it. This is difficult. This is very difficult to just turn this and sort of rotate it and turn it over here and then to imagine what that looks like. It's very difficult. Again, I'm sure looking at it as a viewer, you'd be like, bro, the fuck? You're such a bitch. It's so easy. You literally just do the dabadoo. And I'm like, I'd like to do the dabadoo, but right now I'm at the gabagoo. You know, we're on completely different playing fields. So I hope that helped you understand exactly how difficult art is as a skill. But let's see. interesting. It is stuck on it in a specific angle as well, which I have to think about. So would it be something like... kind of fucked it up a little bit. Would it be something like that? And then be like that, right? Ah, this is fucking diverging again. God damn it. Should have just made it over there. It's what it is. Okay, and then that's at the bottom. So where would I see this is the question. Because this is here now. It's at the bottom. It's essentially like... be like this, because it's at the bottom. Let's cut out. I'm trying to think. What would that look like? Also need to find different angles. This is the most basic angle, clearly. Like this angle. It's something that I can start as the beginning, but I need to start doing different ones because this shit is too simple. And you start thinking about it in more unique rotations. But maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, right? Ooh, that was a good one. So what would that look like? On the bottom, it's over here. It's coming around. And it's stopping right there. Yeah, it's like that. Maybe there's nothing on this side that we see. Actually, wouldn't there be? Wouldn't it be something like this? Fuck. And it's just like... right? Yeah. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. I think that makes sense. But yeah, let's just put these little arrows here to indicate rotation. Ooh, that was a good brain workout. I'll take another water break of sorts. That's the thing, right? It seems deceptively simple, but it's when you add rotation, like actually rotating these forms, it's actually quite difficult. And that's why I'm trying to make it difficult, right? I'm still trying to do really fucky ones. But like even something like could do something like this where something like that, right? Let's say so I'm trying to think of maybe a cone. So if I have a cone like this, so maybe right, and just it's coming inwards like that, right? I think that's a correct intersection. I could be wrong. And then let's say you also have it's a bit longer. We could have a cylinder, right? So obviously now that makes things really complicated. And we could maybe just extend this out a little. Cool. And let's make it even more annoying and add an addition. With the subtraction. I might be wondering why. Why do you make things so incredibly annoying and difficult? It's simple. If I can do this, I can do the much easier versions, right? It's why I do it. It's why I make anything difficult, and it's why you see all these fuck ups. Is the fuck ups are allowing me to fuck up less later down the line. And that's the beauty of learning. It's just how little you could fuck up over time. Yeah, make it like an entire edition. There you go. Now, how do we rotate this? Right? I have 15 minutes. I want to do 2 more, so I can do 1 here and 1 here per the rotation. Damn, I really did make this difficult. Okay, so... ooh. Oh, that was a good one. Ooh, that was also really good. Okay. So... let's think. The fuck? I keep getting random notifications. Who keeps messaging me? If it's work. Unfortunate, but that's all I have to say to that. Art over work, right? This is art, this is work, and this is over. As in, I am overworking for art. None of that made sense. Anyways, oh wow, that also could be art wad. Yes, subscribe to art wad. Unintentional shill. Yeah, I'm a genius. It's the product placement is embedded into my veins at this point. So how could we do this? Okay, so I could do something like should probably start small, right? It's the best way to go about it. And then well, that's supposed to be a bit more like that, but that's what it is. This one, if we can see a little bit behind. It is getting easier, I will say, but maybe because I chose something easier, maybe this isn't as difficult as these other ones, right? It's possible. Or maybe I'm actually just getting better at doing it. Maybe I'm actually am improving, dare I say. Oh no, I know where I fucked this up. This is supposed to be like there you go. Yeah, see now. Yeah, there you go. That's where I fucked it up. Yeah. You see, like this line is that was a mistake because I was forgetting that this is a three-dimensional. It's essentially it's an ellipse, right? So of course it would essentially go down like that. You know, it's still continuing onwards. So yeah, that's another mistake, which is good. The more mistakes I make, the more I learn, right? I want to emphasize that is the fact that mistakes are the best thing you can do because first you're under, first of all you're acknowledging that you've made an error, and then second you are actually acting upon the error, whether it's through sort of rectifying it or next time you are in that uh, state again to improve it. Right? Look, that's a that's a pretty decent rotation, right? You know, this mistake aside, which is good by the way. Like this is good because I fixed it. It looks wonky, but now we know. Now we're aware, which is the most important thing. Okay. And then what if I want to so I rotated that. I want to do a very difficult rotation because I have 10 minutes left and it'd be nice to just leave it as like the last one, right? This was actually, let me rest my brain. This is really good. Slowly but surely, I'm getting better at visualizing and rotating. Now, I want to do more fucky angle, which is this is facing us this way. So I want to do something like I want this to be facing me, like facing this way. I want this plane to be facing something like here. That again, I want it to be more difficult than that. So we have to think about it, right? Hmm. Oh man, I want to keep practicing this. I want to practice this specifically. I think Antonio just Artwad just had a new video being like, do these 5 exercises to become pro or to really boost your skills, right? And this is technically one of them. This is why I'm kind of changing it up a bit, where he's like form merging is one of the things that he mentioned, right? So if I can do this, then this is technically a type of form merging, right? Where you're intersecting, subtracting forms, putting them together, right? The next step of this is merging forms that are already intersected or subtracted, right? So rather than just this being the merge, imagine something like this merging with something else, right? Imagine this merging with that. That's, I think, the goal or the first milestone, I'd like to say. So I'm probably going to drill this quite a bit, I'll be honest, right? Because what's after this? Perspective, clusters, and rotating, and then drawing a reference object from different angles and then rotating. Yeah. So I think I can take my time with this. This is really what's going to help with hard surface as well. So yeah, why not? Why not just work on this? But let's think about an angle I want to do. I want to rotate it this way. What would that look like? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to bring this down here. That's difficult. Which means it's good for you. Oh god, too much mucus in my throat. Pain. I also can't tell if the audio quality is good anymore either. But I think I already bitched about this yesterday. So I'm just gonna not. Okay, let's think. Let's think. So we are trying to bring it this way. Maybe I could do what's already not that difficult. Okay, let me think. Bring my chair a bit closer, I guess. That made no difference. So I'm trying to bring it this way. So this would be more like that. But I know for sure I can make this line pretty safely, I think. Wait. Right? So I'm trying to do this. Yeah, I'm trying to bring it up like so. It's a subtle shift, but it's enough that it's actually a bit fucky. Fucking Kendrick Lamar's "They're Not Like Us" stuck in my head because I was watching his Oscars thing again. Not Oscars, Grammy. No, what the fuck am I saying? His Super Bowl. That shit. Very funny. Did you know "They're Not Like Us"? It's incredible. Okay, this is not the angle I originally had in mind, but it's still difficult enough that I will allow it. Okay, the color comes down like that. Okay. Same here. It's subtle. I know it's subtle, but I like to think that the subtlety is what allows me to be able to focus on the rotation. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. That didn't even make sense. Yes, I'm a genius. I see all the angles. That's a bit fucked as it is, but if I'm just rotating this slightly, then it should be. There you go. I think that's okay for the time being. I probably should have made it a bit more of an intense rotation, but still figuring it out. Next time, honestly, I want to do this angle. So actually, what would it look like if we had this? If it was like this instead, like that's what we saw. Be like that? Nah. What the hell's going on? Who keeps messaging me? Just trying to think. If I saw it from there, it would be something like that, probably. Yeah, because I'm not seeing the other side. Right? Then would it be like that? Yeah. Something like this. Is that a rotation that would have worked? Hmm. Same here, like an angle I can explore here maybe. And the couple little bits I have left is, would this not be like, then right? How does that make sense? No, because I'm trying to think about this on the other side, like this side right here. That doesn't make any sense. right? I am getting better. I wasn't even focusing as much as I should have here, and yet I was able to do a very rough recreation. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That was for a first attempt for this type of exercise, which is merging the form intersections together and then actually rotating them. I would say this was a pretty fucking decent first attempt. I am satisfied. I hope. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying I hope you all enjoyed watching because nobody's watching. What is my sister messaging me? Oh, I think she wants the car. Okay. But yeah, thanks for watching. Right, as always, keep drawing and please give me money. Ching ching chang chang. Oh wait, no, it's ching cha-ching. God, I'm so used to being racist. Cha-ching is what I meant to say, or cha-chink in some cultures. So as always, keep drawing and please give me money. Cha-ching.